So I guess his mom died in here too.
Same room?
Yeah, same room.
Do you have an ID on you by chance?
No, you can run my name.
Okay, everything okay?
No.
Back up, back up.
You get pulled over by the cops, man, be cool.
Please don't kill me! How about you, Candace?
I don't even know what it is. Right now we're heading to a suspicious person call. We got a report of 2 females and a child walking around, going through trash. We have another officer out here right now. He just called on scene, so I'm assuming he's out with them. We should be coming up on him now shortly. Yeah, he's right there. And there they are.
Denver.
736, 1023.
Denver.
So what did she say? You talked to her?
Yeah, Angela lives here. They've been hanging out.
Okay.
Hey. Hello. Hey, is Angela inside?
Hold on one second.
Hello.
Who's all staying here right now?
It's me, Darian, and Angela. I'm not sure who.
The other person.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
You look vaguely familiar. Did you used to live down there on Treadway with Yeah.
I remember you. You came out for one of the calls. Yeah.
Yep. Are you still with her?
Darian? Yes.
Darian? Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
I
She's in
gotcha.
here.
Okay.
Everything okay?
No. Not really.
They're still hanging out?
So,
Who's the other person?
the yellow person.
The other person. I know Darian and Joe's in there. Who's the other person?
Darian, Joe's in there, and you know who's in there. I don't understand who it is.
Honestly, never. I didn't get a good look at him.
I don't want to say it, because you know who it is.
The only person I think it was Ingrid. It's not her.
Ingrid's not there. She's in jail.
And Perry's in jail, so.
Keep thinking. I'm gonna make you do your job.
I don't know, Angela. I haven't interacted with you too much.
Okay, so what were you doing? Trying to find out if...
I was just seeing who's inside. But yeah, neighbor called about Joe going through the trash.
Uh-huh.
And then
But
I was
want
curious
them
what
out.
they were still doing.
I want
here.
them out. And I called Detective Austin today just to see how you go about getting somebody out. Because that day I felt sorry for him, and I can't leave somebody homeless, you know? I feel bad about it. So, one night goes. 2 nights goes. 3 nights. 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I'm like, oh my God, I can't get rid of these.
How long have they been staying here now? I actually
Ever since Perry's been in jail.
Has that been a week
A
and a half?
week. And they've been stealing from me. They stole my phone. And I had to pinpoint it, and I pinpointed it over here on Reeves Drive. So that lets me know that she did it. Joe did it, and I'm sick of it. I mean, I had my rent money saved up. I had $500 saved up, and they stole 3 to get her out of jail.
And neither of them have, because you and Perry own this property, right?
Yes.
Okay. And neither Darian or Joe's never been trespassed from here?
No, not yet.
No. Okay.
So we're just fixing to sit down and have like a little meeting, you know, like get the hell out of my house.
Do you want to try to do that first before anything else gets involved?
What are you going to, like, what else?
I mean, technically you own the place. They're not residents here.
I just don't want anything to happen like what happened in apartments. Like, you know, like they come in and stay forever.
Yeah, well, I think y'all's situation is a little bit different than Harless's too.
Right.
But if you want to try to sit down and talk to them, because they seemed to volunteer to go when I asked them that you wanted them gone. They just couldn't find anywhere to go.
Yeah,
they said Darian said she tried calling people and nobody ended up, I guess, answering or saying they'd come get her. So if you want to try to just talk to them.
All right, so turns out that it was a neighbor who called on them. They were going through the trash. It was 2 females, however, The 2 females live at that address, so you're allowed to go through your own trash. So there's nothing crazy about that call. The homeowner, however, does want those individuals out of the house. They have not established residency yet, so they can't quite go through the legal eviction process. And once they do establish residency, that legal process becomes just more difficult. A bunch of hoops you got to jump through, and it's just a process. But hopefully they'll be able to get out of the house before that happens. They'll be able to find a new place to stay, and homeowner will have her home back. Right now we got a suspicious person call. It's gonna be a white 4-door F-150 with a couple of males inside wearing ski masks. Caller said that it looked like they were looking inside a car, so we're gonna go see if we can't find them and make contact with them and see what they're doing. Well, it could be potentially dangerous for a couple of reasons. We don't know what they're doing, what their plans are. We don't know if they're armed or not. If they are actually looking for vehicles to break into, they could be willing to take things to the extreme, but we don't know that until we make contact with them and see what's going on. All right, we've looked around front and back at all parking lots, all storefronts. We haven't been able to find the vehicle in question, so it's going to be a negative contact call, and we're going to be back in service.
Observed this vehicle in traffic way. Noticed it had an expired tag. Officer Clayton ran it. The registration does come back expired on the vehicle, so we're going to conduct a traffic stop on it. I wanted him to take the exit, but at least we got a big shoulder. You call it out?
Deaf driver, by the way.
Okay.
1745, about 6600 West Kellogg.
Hello, how you doing? Officer Sanders, Wichita Police, you got your driver's license on you? The reason I'm stopping you today is your registration's expired on the vehicle.
Tag office and I'll take care of that today.
Okay. Angus, is this your vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Do you have insurance on it, sir?
Yes.
Okay, see if you can pull up your most recent. I'll do some digging as well, and I'll see what I can't come up with.
Yeah, I was going there.
You mind moving that for me for a second?
I'm going to get registered and my driver's license today.
Okay. Hey, Angus, what's that can right there? Energy? Okay, I just didn't recognize the yellow. I was like, what is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, there's that.
Can I see that? Do you mind? All right. So yeah, if you want to grab the title, show my partner over there. I'll be right back with you, all right? What's that?
This window doesn't roll down.
That's fine. Clayton, you want to come around here? He says the window doesn't roll down over that side. What you think?
So that purchased the vehicle from his sister, who is Emma Avix.
Okay.
I guess he got a citation from Cows, which he just paid a little bit ago. He showed me the confirmation showing that he had paid that citation. It's for the exact same thing.
He's 30. I do find him in local. His license through Texas says eligible, but it expired 2/10 of 25. He had a Kansas license that expired in 2020.
10-4, thank you. He ain't got no history. He ain't got no history. You can go give him a stern talking to. Conducted a traffic stop on the vehicle. Registration is expired. Driver also has a expired driver's license as well. Little to no history with us through Wichita's system. Decided to issue him a verbal warning. He said that he's on his way to the tag office, so we'll let him take care of it if he can.
So we're coming into the area of a robbery that happened earlier. Somebody called that they had seen 2 of the suspects that we asked them about, and they said that they saw them over here and saw them walking. So we have 2 of them. We don't know their exact direction of travel. One of them is going eastbound, the other one we don't know, but we're gonna go check the area for these guys. We are gonna have charges on them, so if we do find them, it's gonna be a for sure arrest. We just gotta see if we can find him. First one's or the one that we're probably gonna be looking for is a black male. He's got his shirt off with red shirt tucked in. I think they said he was carrying blue jeans and wearing blue sweats.
2230, I'm in the area on Roseberry.
32, I'm gonna be stopping one at Roseberry and Roseberry Court. What's your name, man?
Huh?
What's your name?
Shaquan.
Shaquan? Okay, Shaquan. What's in the bag, if you don't mind me asking?
My food.
Your food? Okay. All right.
Like I'm literally trying to get my light to work.
Yeah. Get who to work?
My light is dead.
Oh, okay. Where do you live at, Shaquan?
I gotta go around this roundabout. My parents.
Your parents?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you have an ID on you by chance?
No, you can run my name.
Okay. See those pants? I don't know if that.
I see. So I'm signal 30.
I understand that. Where were you at earlier tonight, man?
Earlier tonight?
Yeah.
I've been literally down at my friends.
Okay.
Or literally at my cousins. Okay. Or my parents.
No? Okay. All right, man. You're free to go.
Is this your phone?
Yes. Sorry, there were some people that were robbing a store, robbed a store right up here, and you partially matched the description, so stopped out to talk to you. Have you seen anybody walking around here, maybe with their shirt off, wearing like blue sweats, got a red shirt tucked into their pants? Okay.
All right, man. Thank you.
Have a good night. No, so make contact, that wasn't our guy. Partially matched the description, but we have photos and that wasn't him, so we're gonna go see if we can find a homeless encampment back here where they said that these people came from.
Hi there. Puppy. Is there anybody else inside the trailer? Who's inside?
My old lady and the baby.
Oh, okay.
We contacted a guy who we thought potentially could have been, or that's what our calling party thought. To be honest with you, it's kind of surprising because a lot of times we don't get a lot of calls in this area, people trying to talk with law enforcement, but they wanted to help, and we stopped the guy who matched kind of the description that the caller gave us, and it wasn't him. So we're trying to find these guys. We have felony charges on them for aggravated robbery, and we want to get them found, but we don't have them identified or anything. It'll just take some time to get them found.
A couple hours ago, an individual called and didn't say a whole lot to dispatch, but he did advise that he had an emergency, and we're going to try and go locate him. Due to some more priority calls, we are now able to get caught up on the lesser priority calls that's been holding for a few hours. I tried calling a number. It goes directly to a Spanish voicemail. Nobody's here. Tried calling the number. Doesn't want to answer. Call back.
All right, so we're en route to some sort of domestic dispute. The call notes are advising that the girlfriend stole or did something with the reporting party's puppies and the dog. And the girlfriend keeps threatening to call the cops on the reporting party. The RP wants to file a restraining order. He's going to wait for deputies at the neighbor's house. And he is claiming that the female is drunk off vodka. And unknown where she would have taken the dogs, maybe a local animal shelter. RP is further advising that it's his soon-to-be ex, and they've been together for too long. And we just had a 911 disconnect come from the Rand address, which is the initial address for that the call came in under. So it sounds like one's at the neighbor's house and one's possibly at the residence. I'm not sure. We're about to arrive on scene and gather some more details. Plus one. I'll be out with the WMA, black over black with a black hat. Hello. Okay, what's going on?
All right, well, you know the story behind this.
No, I couldn't tell you, brother. It's the first time I've dealt with you guys.
Okay. Jules and me have been together for a while. She's accused me of all sorts of shit, which I proved to be all and everything else.
Yeah.
I've been in Vegas working at my brother's house all day long. I get home tonight.
Okay.
My puppy this morning, my dog, Goldie, she had puppies last night.
Okay.
6 of them. My puppies are not in my house. My dog is not here. My dog, usually when I yell her name, she is right to me. She's my baby.
Yep.
Okay? My dogs are not inside, and she won't tell me what she's done with them or anything else.
So the puppies are here, but the dog is gone?
These are older puppies. These new puppies.
Ah, okay.
There were people that were supposed to take these, and they didn't come and get them.
Okay.
Which kind of pisses me off in a way, but I can deal with that.
Uh-huh.
The new puppies I'm taking out in front of Walmart. I'm not going to have anybody reserve puppies this time.
Okay.
But the puppies ain't here, and these are my dog. My dog means the world to me. I got that dog. That dog was born on the same day my mom died. That dog got me through my mom's death.
Mm-hmm.
She's that important.
What's the dog's name?
Goldie.
Goldie. And she won't tell you what she did with the
She will
puppies?
not tell me what she's done with my dogs, with the puppies, none of it.
Okay.
And I've had it. I'm done. I'm going down tomorrow, finding a restraining order, and to get her the hell out of my house tomorrow.
Gotcha.
I've had it. You guys don't have to worry about it anymore.
Uh-huh.
I'm putting a stop to it now. For going this long, that's my own problem.
Uh-huh.
I want my puppies.
So is that the
Now,
only
I
thing?
did state to her, if she's hurt my puppies in any way, I will hurt her ass.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. It's not a threat. It's a promise.
So it's just been verbal between you guys
Oh,
tonight?
yeah, I won't touch her. She tries to tell you guys I punch her. I do all sorts of shit. Never touched her.
Okay. And how long
Ask
have you
any
guys
woman
been
that
together?
knows me, I don't do that. I'm Captain Save-A-Ho, as they put it. All right?
Uh-huh.
Well,
How long have you guys been together?
Since 2019.
Okay. And what's her name? Julie?
Jules.
What's her last name?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you, man?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Well, in fact, I do have it. It's inside. I know where it's at.
Inside this place in here?
Yeah. You want to come on up? You can come on up.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Copy. You've been here before, haven't you?
Everybody's been here, I feel like.
Okay, so you know the whole story behind everything.
So why would she take the dog somewhere? What would be the issue?
Because she's pissed off at me because I was in Vegas all day, longer than she thought I was going to be. Like I normally am. Usually I'm not getting back until 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
Okay, I understand.
Now, I either want my dogs, her to tell me where they're at, or I want her arrested. That's all there is to it.
It's not that simple, but we'll go talk to her and see what's going on. Okay, how many dogs do you have?
So there'd be 11 right now.
Okay, are you aware that county ordinance says you can only have a maximum of 6?
Yes, I do know that. That's
Okay.
why the 6 puppies, once they're 6 weeks old, are going down to the store and they're going bye-bye.
Do you have the dogs? Do you have the puppies?
No.
Why would he say that you hid the puppies?
I have no idea.
Where are they at, Jules?
Didn't you call the cops on me months ago and woke me up?
What does that have to do with
And the
anything?
cops came and your dogs were in the house?
Where
I
are
don't
my
know
dogs
where
at?
his dogs are.
Why would he say that?
And I was going to call the cops, and you started this because there's $61.70 taken out of my bank account today.
Okay, that's neither here or there. Where's his dogs at, man?
I have no idea.
You have no idea? Allegedly, there's some text message proof that you placed the dog somewhere or threatened to place the dog somewhere.
No,
Do you have your phone on you?
no,
Where's your phone?
no idea.
You have no idea where your phone is. You have no idea where
The
your
dogs are at.
I don't know where his dogs are at.
You have no idea where your phone is either, right?
I've been running from him because he's threatening.
I believe that you know where your phone is at least.
I don't.
Here's my dog right here. Here's Mama's.
Whoa!
Where's the puppy?
Ask her where your puppies are.
They were in the
Where's
bedroom.
my $62?
Where they were in the
It's
bedroom.
against the law for you to take money out of my bank account.
Oh
Your
my
name is not
God.
on my
You
bank
gave me a
account.
bank card told me to do it. Oh my God. I'm done dealing with
Well, there's one dog.
Where's the puppies?
She's got one of you guys' flashlights. She's put them under the porch.
So you verified already, you know where your puppies are?
Yeah, I just threw them under the porch.
Okay.
All right.
So you don't need us anymore?
No, I guess not, but yeah, I'll just take care of it tomorrow. I'm going down and I'm taking care of it tomorrow.
Sounds good. You guys have a nice night.
All right, so wrapping up that call. There's a whole dispute over the animals, but I don't even think he looked for them in the first place or went over to the house before he ended up calling us, because they were in the house on the property. So I'm not sure if he went there to look in the first place or not, but it sounds like we're pretty familiar with them as a couple. I've never dealt with them personally, but the other deputy that arrived on scene was familiar with them. Hopefully they get their differences figured out, and he's saying that he's going to go his separate ways, which may be beneficial with as much time as we're out there because they're in some sort of dispute. So he was pretty angry. She really kind of just was making up her own excuse of why she wants to get him arrested or file a report on him because of the money, and it's just not a healthy relationship. So hopefully they get their differences figured out and figure out the whole situation there. All right, so we're getting dispatched to an unknown emergency in the north area of town. They're advising that a little girl sounds like she's screaming, and she's possibly saying something along the lines of a help. RP is advising no longer hearing the screaming, and the little girl hasn't said anything else. So we're going to go ahead and expedite our response here and get there as quickly as possible and see what's going on. Alrighty, so we're arriving here in the area where the RP advised that she heard the yelling. I'm gonna attempt to locate and see if we can find the source of it. Nothing? Alright, I guess keep driving around a little bit. So Deputy Jones advised he hasn't heard anything. He arrived first on scene. So we ATL'd the surrounding streets and the area. Not hearing anything. Could be that it was just some kids out playing, possibly. Who knows? But right now we're not getting anything, hearing anything, so. Right now, this is unfounded.
The temp tag is expired as of 6/18/25.
Alright, so we are responding for a suicide threat. A female is apparently intoxicated and armed with a firearm and is threatening to kill herself. It sounds like the person who's calling this in is her husband, or ex-husband. So we are going to go check on her. She's not answering our phone calls. So we're going to go try to make sure she's okay. We'll be arriving here shortly. Alright, Jim, let's stop right here. Yep, like your thought process. And then I will use my car to protect us from over here. Alright, so we made contact with the female in question. She is sad, she is depressed. which is a normal human emotion. She's going through some things. She does have goals in mind to move to Oregon to a happier place. She's not happy with her husband. She didn't want to hurt herself today or recently. She doesn't want to harm others, so she doesn't meet the criteria for us to forcefully go put her under a legal 2000 hold to make her go see somebody. So we offered resources. We lent a listening ear, and sometimes that's all it takes. So she's gonna go back to hanging out with her dog and figuring out how she's gonna accomplish her goals, and we're gonna get out of here. And we're going to, somebody just shot themselves, not here. Oh my god, dude. Why is it gotta be a creepy van? Parked directly in front of the driver door, you know what I mean? Or the residence. Oh, door's opening. '16 Nevada plate. Hello.
Who's all in the house right now? It's just me and
923 6 Adam 6, and I have that second one for you.
take her to Vegas, and then she told me that if I could, she's in the house also trying to cancel her flight. I came to give her a ride and
560 David 09 Nevada.
okay.
Okay, we're gonna need everyone out of the house for right now. So where's she at?
Hi, puppy.
Yeah, she's right up. No, just my phone. Just
All
my
right.
phone. I promise you.
Hello, Sheriff's Office.
Sheriff's Office.
Okay, all right.
Ma'am, is there anybody else in here?
No, just me.
Okay, you want to wait out here for me?
Yes.
Different.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
How is you guys been okay? Like marriage-wise, everything's been good, or?
Well, we did, but it's the last couple of years when his mom, he actually passed away. She passed away in that same room a couple of years ago.
His
And-
mom?
Yeah, his mom.
Okay.
And he has a half brother, but they're strange, and he hasn't seen him like in
Okay.
20 years. So,
There was a trailer in the back of the property. Does anyone live in that?
oh no, that's a neighbor.
Neighbor? Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But he's all in favor for Cynthia.
How old is he? 55?
In his 50s, yeah.
Been diagnosed with anything? He's really skinny. Looks like he's dying or something.
He's pretty pale.
I wonder if he was and hasn't told me about it yet.
Matches what we got.
Yep.
Did we find the projectile?
He put one. No, I went through the
Yeah.
atmosphere.
Okay. Ain't getting that one back. So I guess his mom died in here too.
Same room.
Yeah, same room.
And isn't that what he was kind of upset about? Then?
He was upset that his mom had. Wasn't there another hole over there though?
There's the one right here.
Yeah.
Right there.
Where?
In my spotlight right here.
There?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I don't know if that.
I mean, that could have been school.
Just be aware of a potential second shell casing. You know, like a practice shot.
Yeah, he didn't have his mag in there, but he probably did. He probably did. He may have took another shot, but he
Did she say when she lost?
He was pretty brave. He won in the chamber with no mag.
And then she said
He
she
won
heard a
round.
bang.
Didn't think
in the
anything
middle
of
of the night. Thought he dropped something. Didn't think much of it.
I wonder if that is a piece of skull fragment.
I thought that was right here in my spotlight. I thought that looked.
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that's
see it
piece
now.
piece of his head right there.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's a tool. Okay.
No, you're talking about the wall.
Yeah, on the
They're
wall.
Like 6 inches from the corner.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a piece of,
Eight.
piece of
8 inches.
It's hard to get because all this stuff looks like his head.
Yeah.
This is Ginger.
Hey, it's Hagen. So I actually was able to get in contact with the half brother. He says he hasn't really talked to him since the 90s, doesn't really know much, but he says I do know Cynthia to be in his life for approximately 20 years. He gave me verbal authorization over my body camera over the phone and confirmed his identity to basically sign everything over to Cynthia. Are you cool with that?
Makes my life easier, makes things easier for her. You
Yeah.
have a body cam, so somebody in the future can't come back and say, I didn't allow that.
So the only question I had is, and he voiced a concern. He said that he was in a medical care facility and he was receiving care and treatment. He says that he had signed power of attorney over to his sister or something like that, or his wife, I'm sorry, excuse me. And he's like, does that alter anything? And I said, well, you sound of sound mind and you're the legal next of kin. But I mean, if you wanted to give, you know, so I don't have any concerns there, but maybe there's like a technicality that you're aware of. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I figured. Cool. All right.
So
Well,
it's just a notification sheet that you can text to me and we're good, or your email thing that you do.
cool. Yeah, Jim Reales is going to do it. But I'll just make sure that's all documented.
What's it say?
It's super low and bright. You remember how to turn up the brightness on these?
Yeah, right there. You will be living in a realm called. Okay, so it's dated
This is
May 4th
though.
at 1:29.
That's exactly what the phone opened up to.
You will be living in a realm called Summerland. Some people have lived there for 1,000 years. They choose to grow slowly. It will all be new, but much more glorious. People should rejoice if someone dies. Death is the door to paradise. Death is not an end. It is a beginning. It is a birthday and a vacation that one could never take. When you arrive in Summerland, you are actually returning to your home. Earth is not home. If you have interactions in a dream, you are actually visiting Summerland. If one is only observing, it is not a visitation. Everyone is in their prime. Indestructible, ethereal body, always cool and sunny, but no stars, no sun, no moon, periods of twilight. Time travel anywhere, anytime. No real essence of time. Some say a month there is like 7 Earth years, so one does not have to wait very long for others behind to cross over. Many people reported that it does not matter how one arrives in Summerland. There is no judgment of any kind. They are told that no matter how they died, all are the same regardless. Many people arrive at the Blue Hospital. They are treated with the vibrational lights and the sounds to heal the ethereal body. It is common to stay a month. After they can help others transition to the realm of Summerland where they become guides. It is said that everyone signs what is known as a life contract. Otherwise, you could not be in the Earth realm. They say to remember that you and your guides put together and you agreed to it.
What date was that done? That was.
So the actual
May.
note was opened on and created on May 4th, 2025. But I don't know if that's the last.
But the phone opened up to that page.
screen.
Yes.
He wrote this yesterday. 16 probiotics. New probiotics began on May 3rd. 40 total on Monday.
Mom died here. We have the report. But Dad, we don't have a report for Dad. So I'm wondering if that was a suicide somewhere else or.
February 4th, he took that picture of that comment, and then he has Lights into the Great Beyond with Dr. Craig Hogan. Yeah, he's basically just laid this out.
Heartbroken, dude. Cause of death. Heartbroken.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah. So just make brief mention of that in the report and, and take pictures of it.
It's a Beretta 9mm, and then you ready for cereal?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's BER 78.
You said 9mm?
Yep.
92 FS? You want to drop the casing in here real quick? I'll go fill out your shit. All right, so you're picking up Mr. Robert James. Alrighty, so we responded for what appeared to be a suicide. The initial reporting was the girlfriend or long-term girlfriend had called us and said that she had found her boyfriend shot in the head. So we responded, conducted a death investigation, preliminary with investigation with detectives revealed that essentially we found a male deceased in his bed with a gunshot wound to his head. We recovered the firearm, located a suicide note in the form of an electronic note. Obviously this person was struggling with basically a heartbreak over his parents passing away. So we found some YouTube videos and some research about research into the afterlife, and then a suicide note was left. So So we did our investigation, documented everything. That person's going to be sent off for further examination at the Clark County Coroner's Office for us, which is standard. And then we contacted his estranged family and notified them as well. And that's basically it. So gave this family some answers to some of their questions of why, which is important. And we're going to document everything and move on to the next call.